I'm an immigrant. I'm an immigrant myself. I come from Belgrade, which was Yugoslavia. Now it's Serbia. It's a country that was destroyed by ethnic war. And wow, it's been a journey. It's been a journey living in New York City for the past 28 years and staying very rooted and very connected to both countries. Once when people get through the practical, technical, legislative process of immigration, which is once when they become legal citizens. And that is a huge, big process, which we're also going to put on the side. I would rephrase it as how do we help people find their voice? How do you help people find their voice when they are at times shamed, and when they've internalized that shame, when they don't feel comfortable speaking their language, when they're discriminated because they dress in a different way? Big, big incentives for people is getting their kids to overcome all that stigma, getting their kids to be Americans. Which language are they speaking? So that's another one of the. That's another issue thing that I focus when I talk to people, which is the question of language. And so, obviously, one of the communities that I have worked most with are people from former Yugoslavia, people from the Balkans, people who come from that world because I speak those languages. As a parent, you address the child in your native language. The child responds in English, and then you find a common language somewhere in between. The first and the most important thing is to resolve your immigration status, to be legal in this country, and that is a huge, huge, it's a big job, okay? So that's the number one thing. The second thing, and again, the way that I'm responding, I'm not even talking about therapy. I'm talking about very practical things.
Yes, absolutely.
And again, this is the question.
Right.
How flexible are we as people who are, whether we want to call ourselves therapists, whether we want to call ourselves within the mental health field, we whether say that we're coaching and helping with life skills, but we have to expand that repertoire when we're working with people that come from foreign countries. I call it coaching immigration, which is just helping people get sense as to what are some of the steps that they need to do, what are some of the questions they need to be talking to their lawyers, what are just some of the practical legislative issues.